They were going to fight the governor of Rivers State, Fubara, until they remove him, and Ibas. According to the report of Symphony TV, human rights activist and environmentalist Anki Ibas has called on former acting governor of Rivers State, Ibas, to give a full account of his stewardship during the 6-month period of what she described as an autocratic rule imposed on the people of Rivers State. I thought the government has asked him that, and he has probably remitted. And I know that even the president asked him to come and give an account of what he did in 6 months. I don't know if it was not in the news if he has done it or not, but obviously he should have done it at this since. Okay, speaking on the political situation in the state, Briggs questioned the legitimacy of Ibas' actions during the short tenure, particularly from the removal of commissioner appointed under an elected government. Now, did Ibas have the right to remove commissioners that were appointed when he himself is not even an elected officer into the governance of Rivers State? She asked pointedly. Briggs rejected the notion that the return of the elected governor should mean overlooking what she considers the wrongdoing that occurred during the suspension period. That is why I say that I do not buy into the idea that because the governor is back, we should forget about our roots. Okay? We should forget about the illegalities and the wrong things that went on in the 6 months that the governor was suspended, she stated. According to her, the frustration currently felt by many Rivers people stems from the political instability that could have been avoided. The frustration that the people of Rivers State feel right now, including myself, when it comes to smooth governance, is the fact that if the president had not taken the decision he had taken, and if some people of Rivers State had not decided that they were going to fight the governor of Rivers State until they remove him, we would not be here today, she noted. Emphasizing her independence and the right to speak on issues affecting her state, Briggs made it clear that her stance was not politically motivated. I'll express my own feelings. I'm not a politician, so I'm not looking at it from the eye of a politician. I'm not looking at it from the eye of who is my party and who is not my party. I'm looking at it purely from the eye of what is in the interest of the people of Rivers State, she concluded. Kalale says it seems this woman doesn't have work. Maybe she fed off on conflict while bringing up an issue that is already dead and buried. Someone was called sole administrator. I guess she knew the meaning. In case she doesn't know, it means only him to rule. The commissioner she's talking about were illegally appointed by Fubara because the legislative arm of government never carried out their screening before being approved by the governor. Ikechukwu says, cry on a spilled milk will do no good but harm. There is nothing you can do about the short SOM administration. It was the best thing that happened to him, else he would have been an ex-governor by now. He also knows that he can do nothing about this SOM administration. Allow him face fronts and govern. Sunday Ojejenu says, Anki Briggs, if anything, you should speak for yourself and be informed that until legal processes are complete, our positions stand prejudiced. Sim without the unwanted state of emergency should have been impeached, and nothing suggests that anything contrary would have happened. We will all be losers. Please, let's swallow our pride as the courts are awaited. Johnson Bosso says, want this Confucianist woman to allow peace to reign. She's been one of those that misled Fubara to the present situation despite all warnings and advice. Then Ideba says, Madam, please allow peace to reign in Rivers State. Bygone is bygone. All that happened was politics and it is over. Allow Fubara to focus on his administration. Olakunle says, if we did not fix him there, we dare remove him, and any river that forgets his source will automatically collapse. So, woman, let's be upright and allow peace, one love. Gabriel says, I'm in like with your balanced opinion. Okay. Remy says, Supreme Court will soon rule and keep your mouth shut. Sunday Ekedi says, someone should advise this woman to stop escalating comments, thus breaching peace accord. Rivers State has passed that stage she is now. Isaac Adane says, they went there to loot the Rivers State treasury. So who is going to catch him now? Nobody. At Agodo says, you are a wicked fly trying to reopen a healed wound. We know as you and your team were benefiting from the crisis. Dirty politics. He really says he's not a politician now. Emmanuel says, nonsense woman looking for avenue of instigating problem always. Solomon Keza says, if a bank clerk removes money from your account, you sue the bank, not the clerk in question. In doing so, you face unnecessary hurdles, and if you have the liver, you continue in court or forbear. So holding Ibas, the conduit pipe, will not hold water. But the cohort who think they have power to do River State this damage, and I'm sure they will reap the fruits therefrom. For me, the battle is of the Lord. Rule court out, Abina. So, because what do you want to go and do? Because you know that you're not going to win. Joy Dapper says, Madam Ankyo, rest, enough of all these stupid legalities. For 6 months you sat in your house and couldn't independently stage a one-woman daily protest to register your grievance. Now you are shopping for a new round of crisis. Get a life and be useful at least to your father or mother. Happy to his children. And David says his co-predators who employed him as an instrument to loot River State Treasury. For them, will protect him from giving accounts of his dubious stewardship. I'm sure they are satisfied now that they have fraudulently carted away all monies accruing to River State during the period. God will never forgive all those involved. I'm here by calling on all remaining River State people to fight for their rights in 2027. Let their votes count as they did in 2023. Voted en masse for Labour Party. Mbawadi says, thank you. Can you just find better things to do and leave Fubara to concentrate on his job? Enough should be enough for crisis mongers in River State. Mr. Jaja says, let's leave this issue. Abi, His Excellency Sir Asim said he's not interested in the matter for peace to reign, because I don't know why you want him to start saying the person should be probed, he should come and account for his stewardship for 6 months, blah, blah, blah. The people that put him there should tell him to come and account for it. What we want is peace. All the members of the House should open their hearts to welcome the legislators that left because of the impasse. I believe there is an ongoing discussion about that. His Excellency should talk with all and see how it can be resolved. Our full society, I think Mrs. Ankyo Briggs makes sense in her statement. I hope you are not to support how the immediate pastor administrator ruined both the Commonwealth and administration of River State with a twinkle of 6 months. To me, that is condemnable, and the people that put him there should do something about it. Gabriel says, this woman always looking to stoke up unrest, always thinking peace is cheap. You want Fubara to scatter everywhere, even after Fubara's peaceful explanation. Tizo Olagoke says, curb your fear. Nobody is removing the game since he is now wiser. Bucket Lebler says, this woman is one of the persons misleading Fubara, but Fubara has left her behind. So Tina, say Tina, go and take care of your husband at home. Hey, Samuel says, this woman never pray better prayer for River State. Tizo, my listeners, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.